Welcome in. Welcome to Anti Chats and Tarot. Hello, Sagittarius. It's nice to have you here. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to be for you, so take what resonates. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Let's go here. I've got 4 decks. Remember, you're in charge of what you let in and what you don't. Let's go. I'm just going to take from the top 4 decks here. The first one is the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Then we've got the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, overly emotional groups here. Where you're overly emotional, somebody's overly emotional in this scenario. Go the distance, but it's in the reverse. So I'm going to take those cards in the reverse today. And the King of Swords in the reverse. Let's just read this one layer here. So overly emotional groups, or people are overly emotional about what they're trying to achieve here in these groups. Okay. Overly emotional about some doers and some that aren't doing their part. Yeah. There isn't a sense of pushing on whatever this is that this group is doing, and that's causing some issues with other people who really want to achieve something, get something done. Yeah, maybe some dragging of the feet in the case of some people in this group. And what I'm seeing is this, the people that are telling everybody that they've got all the answers, okay, but they're not doers, okay. So there's some problems there with that group. Knight of Swords, I think you're involved in this group here. Very frustrating to be involved with this group. Yeah, looking for the truth. How do we get this going again? I see you wanting to move this forward. Yeah, let's just cut to the chase. We don't need to keep hearing from these know-it-alls who aren't doing much, is kind of the energy that I see here. You want to like take the reins and go, or appoint somebody and go. Let's keep moving. Let's keep, let's keep the main goal in mind, which is to provide happiness for others, or something that we're doing here is providing happiness to the community, or wisdom to others, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you've stepped into a very fortuitous and lucky time here, and you want to keep it going. But yeah, there's something kind of held back here. And you can feel with the Fates card here that this is where you're supposed to be. But there's a few hangups here with the people that are involved in these groups too. The Sun in the reverse. Yeah, not wanting this to be a happy time. So maybe it's like, if it's work, it's management, past management that still wants a foothold in something that's new, or stealing your ideas. Because I see you just beautiful, beautiful energy wanting to run with something here, and somebody's holding back and saying, oh, there's certain rules we have to abide by or something. But all they are doing is holding back the energy. 9 of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit's saying you're better off on your own. I think you're concluding that as well. And if it's your idea, maybe it's something you don't need this group for. 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. I think you felt like you needed to be with this group in order to make this happen, but the cards aren't necessarily saying that. Round and round. This is reminding you. This read is reminding you, if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always gotten. That's that card's energy. What wants to be talked about right now is the 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. And what you want to be focusing in on is how successful you are individually with this idea, or anything really. I mean, I don't see you needing this group or these people. It's nice to have this, but it's not necessary. Let me put it that way. And the group actually pulls you in some sort of a lack, either mentality or situation, that Spirit's trying to get you out of. The Lovers, and get you more balanced, more positive. You need more positive here on this. Oh, go to them. That's your group. Co-create with your higher power here, because they have a higher perspective and they will move. Where this group, corporate group or what have you, some sort of social group, but trying to do something in the way of a project here, where they are not moving, they are not moving the dial, they're not making things happen. Spirit says, come to me. I make things happen with your co-creation. Yeah, take a leap. Take a leap here. But I feel like your leap is off in a direction that is a solo course. 7 of Swords. There'll be some people that want you to feel like that's not the leap for you. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Note those people are, I'm hearing there are people that you have recognized as being jealous of you. Very big jealous energy here. And it's time to go and remove yourself from that energy. Okay? The Magician in the reverse, because they want what's right for them. They don't care about what's right for you. Page of Swords, we'll go another line here. What's the truth for you here? Page of Swords, what's your truth? Speak out your truth. Communication. Knight of Swords, action. Take action after you've done that. After you've figured out your truth, speak out your truth. Take action towards your truth. Things move quickly. Change in the wind. This is a change in the wind from you going from feeling like you need a group to being on your own and being much more abundant and much more effective in that way. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm going to use some qualifiers now. We got a lot on the table here. What's the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse? I feel like if you stay with this scenario that you're in now, you don't see the gains that you were hoping for. And they're big gains. They're gains, for the ages, for new generations to come. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You want the energy to move. We talked about that. The action of getting things moving, the abundance moving again. 6 of Swords requires a removal, a leaving of a situation you're in now. Queen of Wands. People find you very dynamic. They want to try to control that. The Hangman, give that some thought. There's something about your dynamicism that really makes people very emotional and want to control it, want to talk about it. That's the know-it-all energy here of talking ad nauseum about stuff, but nothing gets done. Or maybe you're working with that type of energy that's dynamic and you make the assumption that they're going to get something done, but I don't see things getting done here. 10 of Pentacles comes out twice for you in the reverse. This is not reaching full potential. Ideas, monetary potentials. This is even family issues. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, seeing this group for what it is. This is not the group that you had pegged as being an operative or a positive for you, a good collaboration for you. Six of Pentacles, 8 of Wands in the reverse. But it's a group that doesn't want to be found out, because the truth of the matter is there isn't a good give and take here. There's a lot of taking and a lot of talking. But as far as moving the dial and getting something done, it's unfair for you. You're dealing with a lot of imposters, the Emperor in the reverse. And I think you're just coming to terms with it, and you're seeing that that's what slows up the energy. So Spirit has very clearly, in the cards here, in the energy of the cards, said that going off on your own equals less of this hassle, this slow energy, this lack. Take a leap of faith, a change in the wind. Ace of Wands. The truth of the matter is this group doesn't want to lose you, but they somehow want to they just want to keep being a leader to a project that goes nowhere. The 3 of Cups in the reverse, the Tower in the reverse. Yeah. Misunderstandings here, miscommunication. Avoid this Tower. You see it now. 8 of Cups. And this is a directive, a card that has a very clear directive of walking away. Seeing clearly, yeah. Seeing your happiness as opposed to the conflict. Sun and the 5 of Wands. Let's take one more card. I think this is pretty clear, this message here. One more card. 4 of Wands. Yeah, where is your happiness? Where is your time to shine, to be congratulated, to have reason to celebrate? The Hierophant. Yeah, go back to the co-creation. Go back to your spirituality. Three of Wands, because with this group, you're not thinking big enough. The Three of Wands in the reverse. With this group you're with now, you're not thinking big enough. You're going to actually have to recover the longer you stay with them. Recover from this energy. Get on the right path, but it does require the truth of deep knowing, co-creating with your, what you consider the divine or a higher source here for you, whatever that may be. It's not too late to go after what it is that you want. But it does require calling a spade here. The truth of the matter here. This is a lot of people talking and very little action. Let's grab a charm. The Star. Go after what it is that you want. The Star. You have it in your sights. You know what it is. That's why people don't want to lose you, because you're the driving force here. But you're getting caught up in lots of talking, meetings of talking and hearing people wanting to hear themselves talk, and not a lot of action. So I read this a couple of ways. You're the star here. You're the guiding force. And then, of course, we see in several different ways here the happiness of being out on your own. Yeah. Great. Anything else? Anything else? Let's grab one oracle here. Clear message for the Sag. One more card. One more oracle. Magic stream. This is go with the flow, but I did see something else trying to peek out here. Dry desert. That's what you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out, do I go back to the dry desert? And there was something about concern about not having work, or this isn't going to work without this group. That's the dry desert energy. You're like, should I just go with the flow here because I need this group? But I feel like Spirit's saying, take another look at this and go with the flow, where you flow with your flow. Because I do see over and over again that dry desert is actually this group that you think you need, that you do not need. Get into a better flow with just yourself as the lead. Yeah, feel the dreams. Dream those dreams. This is you. You know how this goes because this is your big wish. You know how this can unfold because this is true to, very close to your heart, true to your truth. You have the vision for this. This is for you to do for you. Okay, not with this group. Something about this group doesn't clickety clack. I hear, yeah, sticky, but no positive motion or movement forward. No achievement here. No achieving any kind of timelines, goals, due dates, anything like that. That's your message, Sagittarius. I hope it's been helpful. Please do like this video, subscribe to the channel, comment below. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.